Disclaimer: everything discussed in this stream is alleged. Everything is based on our opinions. Please do your own research.
Muted. Okay. Hello. How are you? Of course, every technical issue that has to happen happens right now. I'm not sure if I can hear anything, but Holly is apparently late, and so is Shawnee. So welcome to the Rocky Show, okay? I hope that... Measure Schmidt, I'm glad you're here, because I did forget to send your reminder. I just need you guys to bear with me for 1 second, because I feel like my headphones aren't working. So I'm just going to put a video on, start us off, and then I will be back in a sec. Okay, guys? Sorry. Enjoy.
Just so we can try and... You said there's a chance that you might have come out of the bathroom without pulling your pants completely up?
I have ADHD, so my mind wanders a lot.
The reports we're getting is that you're flashing people. That's what my concern is.
I don't really have any sexual desires toward anyone, really.
It's a very unusual circumstance that we don't run into all that frequently.
This is not the first time that something like this has happened. Back in high school, there was a similar incident. It was an out-of-body experience, more of a, supernatural sort.
You forget to pull up your pants, or how's this?
It's more of I don't really notice.
So when did you last use the restroom?
No, not 11:30.
So it would have been possible for you to be sitting for over a half an hour with your pants down?
I will get up and walk around occasionally.
A half an hour would not be unusual for you to be wandering around with your pants down and not notice it?
Not full, only the penis, not anything else, so...
A half an hour would not be out of the norm for you to be exposed that long and not realize it when you're walking around with your sweatpants basically choking your penis. You see how it's not making a lot of sense?
I don't exactly have, the biggest dick. It doesn't really feel being choked.
There's been 2 reports now, one a week ago and one today. You were on the second floor balcony and exposed yourself to her while she was, it sounded like, on the first floor.
At least in my belief, it is accidental. I don't really feel much sexual attraction towards people.
And it doesn't necessarily mean it has to be sexual attraction, but if somebody gets excitement from the taboo of it.
I don't really indulge in the taboo. When it comes to the taboo, it's I try and stay away because it's taboo.
There's some reason that people do this. It's not accidental. You got to be at least a little bit honest with me.
When I do use the restroom, I typically do forget to pull up all the way, at least.
So that's the story we're sticking with?
I just didn't think that anybody noticed.
Holly made it. Oh, now it's going to echo.
Just in time.
Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, I can hear you good. Are you...
I'm good. No, I accidentally dropped my other mic, so I've got a different one. And it's echoing in my ears, but that's fine. I can deal with it.
Okay.
So anyways, nice to see you. Thanks for showing up. I have a panic attack. That's why we changed the wallpaper to fuck.
Yes, my apologies. I had my granddaughters over today, so I'm exhausted. But they left at about 6, so cleaning up the backyard, all that stuff. Threw some makeup on, and then I ran over here, so.
Well, good job.
Yes.
Good job. I got everything uploaded except for the pictures, but that's fine.
Okay.
We got actually busy stream. Actually, I realized that there's a couple things I forgot to bring up that I want to bring up first. I'll just do it real quick. Chris Carver, as most people know, most people who watch this, I think, know. If you don't, you're in the States, obviously.
Yeah.
He's one of the Coots 4, the men that got arrested at the Coots 4 or the Coots protest in Alberta, and they got locked. 2 of them. Well, they all got locked up for a very long time. Anyways, 2 of them were still in jail up until last week. Now one of them is still in jail. And again, this is for the protest. It's not for any, they didn't hurt anybody. But Chris Carbert's out on bail, and he put out a message. And if you know the case, you're going to hear he's not happy with
It's scary.
his partners, with the other guys. I can tell. He's not very, I don't know, he doesn't hide. So hold on, I'm just going to grab that video and I'll be 1 second.
Okay, well, say hi to everybody. So
Thank you.
I was late, but the stream started on time.
Sorry.
So good evening, John. Hello, Salty Australian. Welcome. And then KJV Michael again. Thanks for joining us. And then Pie Case is with us tonight.
Hello,
So,
hello.
thank
Okay,
you for,
where is she? Oh, there she
by.
is. Is Femkazi there?
She usually hops
I
in a
hope
little
so.
bit later.
Oh, okay. Here we go. Got it. Sorry, I had to find the link. Son of a bitch. Holly, did I send it to you on YouTube, on Twitter? I wasn't going to share this one tonight, but
No, you haven't.
I
You
have
didn't
to.
share that. It's just all the JF stuff.
We'll get to that. Don't worry. We got to build up we don't want people to miss out on that.
Yeah, we want a tantrum.
Son of a bitch. Okay.
yes.
I don't know how to do this. What?
Femkazi.
Did you find it?
No, Femikazi's here.
Oh, okay. Good. Nice to see you. I was hoping I sent her the link, but I didn't. It's on Twitter. Okay, you talk about anything right now. Talk about, did you see the picture of the balls we got?
Yes.
Yes, we did. Daryl Oliver. He's our first ball pick, and everybody gets to see the balls because
Thank you for the Nutscape. It was
it's technically it's not what we asked for, but there are balls in this picture.
Well, but it's a creative, artistic rendering of his flavor. So
someone else's balls. Oh, you can't even see the balls. The balls are on the ground. Somebody spray painted balls, a dick and balls, and that's from Daryl Oliver, and he is in Franklin, Indiana. So, anyways, thank you for your balls.
Yeah, you can see the red line of the ball, and then the red line of the shaft, kind of same angle as the nice spike.
I'll crop it for the next stream so that we just have balls. Okay,
so it's just balls.
See, if you send us your balls, put them on the stream. That's what you should want. Okay, sorry, Holly. I'm going to find this. Keep talking.
Yes, we're very, very appreciative. We have the email scrolling across the bottom there, rhoalberta@gmail.com. If you would like to send your nutscapes, any pie recipes, or dick pics for Rocky.
Why are they always just for me?
Well, I don't need
Shawnee might want them. You know that?
Oh, right. Shawnee would like, perhaps.
Possibly. We don't know. We don't speak for other people.
Yeah,
which is actually what Chris Carver said in his he did. I think that this fuck me. Why is there so many words in this? Political protest. Wait, no, what is it? Political prisoner, right? Yeah.
Political prisoners of Alberta, I think it is, or whatever.
Yeah, he's pissed. I think he's pissed. You guys, well, I mean, I'd be pissed, wouldn't you?
I would be pissed. Yes.
All right, I'm going to present it right now. So Chris Carbert, nobody's gay. Well, if you're gay, I guess, whatever.
Gay means happy, doesn't it?
It also means I prefer anal sex from a dude. And you have to be a dude as well. Ugh, gross. I just, like, the idea of it just made me think of the smell. Okay, stop talking, Holly. Holly, you're inappropriate. Okay, sharing it. Here's Chris Carbert's video. The anal sex stuff is done.
All of us over the last, almost 3.5 years now. So I just figured I'd finally do a video. I wanted to obviously thank everybody for all the support everybody's given all of us over the last, almost 3.5 years now. Whether it's letters or financially or phone calls or just whatever, in any way that we had support, it made our lives a lot easier. And I know for sure that I am forever grateful, and I know no doubt that Tony is. I can't really speak for the other two, nor will I try to. Yeah, it wasn't always easy. Lucky I had a good mom to put up with my crap, is the easiest way to put it. I had my ups and downs. My moods were one day happy, the next day mad. Hasn't been easy to be thrown in jail and at the beginning not know what was going on. Like, how could this happen? Why, what's up with these charges, and being paranoid, all the emotions that you go through, just going, how did this happen? Like, I took, when I took my statement with the police, like which they never ended up playing in court, by the way. I told them, well, these charges will be wiped off right away. Well, little did I know that 3.5 years later, I'd be getting out of jail. But yeah, like, all you guys, obviously God, you're really what kept us going. And without it, I know I would have been even more of a basket case than I was. Just to receive those letters were amazing. Especially the kids. Not that not everybody was special, but when you had young kids writing, it was like, holy cow, it's surreal. So anyways, I'm not good at this kind of stuff, but I figured it was probably time for me to put something on and thank you guys. And I'm not a big writer or anything like that, and I'll respond as much as I can online and stuff. I am not right now. I'm obviously trying to spend time with my family, and I'm also trying to get these transcripts put into a format where they're where there's not 7,600 pages that somebody would have to flip to if they want to see. I think when people, especially the envelope stuff, start to read, it doesn't take a genius to figure out what it is they've done. I know I went to sleep every night, other than stressed out because of what I was going through, but I went to sleep knowing I didn't do anything wrong. And if those police officers and those Crown prosecutors went to sleep at night easily, then there's something very wrong with them as human beings. They know what they've done. They know. They can pretend all they want. They know what they've done. And I truly believe that it's going to come out. It's already starting to. You can't be high. Yeah, I have to believe that we still have some really good people inside of our system. They're wonderful police officers, wonderful Crown prosecutor, wonderful lawyers, wonderful judges. But we dealt with some terrible human beings in the police force, terrible human beings with the Crown prosecutors, and the biggest criminal of them all is the judge who could have stopped it all. I'm probably going to get my hands smacked from my lawyer for saying all this stuff.
No shit.
It's the truth, and they know it. So yeah, anyways, I've said what I wanted to say. Thank you again, everybody. God bless you all. Thank you. Have a good night.
So sad. It's so sad because listen, whether you like him or not, or you agree with him, that was so fucked up. It's so fucked up. You can see he looks like he's aged. He doesn't, well, he's obviously aged, but he looks, I don't know, I can't explain it. Like some of his lights dimmed or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I guess that would be natural. He clearly isn't talking to Lysak. And I don't blame him. I really was hopeful because honestly, the amount of support Lysak got, and let's not forget, Chris was right. Chris was in the same groups. He was an admin with me in the Alberta group.
Mm-hmm.
Like not just Lysak, Carbert too. So they totally didn't just, and then he was Lysak's lifelong best friend.
Yeah, they were best friends since grade school, high school.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, salty Australian. You don't know the story. Holly, do you want to catch it up fast for him?
Okay, so super quick, the Coots, well, during the convoy, there was also separate
freedom convoy for the mandates.
A freedom convoy against the mandates.
Well, maybe he doesn't know that either.
That's true, Australia. So freedom convoy against the mandates when all those trucks went across Canada and took up space in Ottawa for 3.5 weeks. That was broken up viciously by the Canadian government by using the War Measures Act, which was then deemed irresponsibly used. However, there was different border blockades that happened. There was one in Windsor, there was one in Surrey, and there was one at Coots. There was one in Saskatchewan as well. In Coots, it was a huge gap.
The number of snakes that were involved in the Coots fucking convoy was disturbing.
Coots started up as same way the convoy started up. It was very grassroots. It was just normal people going. I know many people that just went for the day to just go see it and to go participate. There were people in the U.S. that were coming up to Milk River, which is the U.S. side of the border crossing. And there was a lot of conversation about the fact that there was American support as well. And I think that's what kind of motivated the infiltrators. There were paid actors, in my opinion, that showed up to cause shit. And 4 men.
Well, there was no shit that happened. There was no shit that happened, though.
Nothing happened.
There was no shit that happened.
Yeah, there was. They tried to stir up shit. Nothing happened. These 4 gentlemen were set up, in my opinion, to be the fall guys to bring forth the criteria that's needed for Trudeau to invoke the Emergencies Act or the War Measures Act. There was a speak of not mafias, militias. There was speak of weapons being there, which
they were going to shoot the police. There was
stories of how they were going to shoot the police and they were going to go in guns blazing. It was going to be an all-out war. Which
Tony had a firecracker at his farm. He's the one who's still in jail.
Yeah, the farm.
The firecracker is to break up concrete. It was at the farm, which is 45 minutes away from Coots, but he is still in jail today because of the judge said. But what if it wasn't? What if it was there? And what if it was used? What if
he's in jail because of hearsay and speculation, not on actual factual
evidence?
And
he's destroyed. Tony's lost everything. He's had to sell his house. His mom's they own nothing left. Nothing. They don't have anything.
He sold his business. He sold all of his equipment. He sold equipment he inherited. He sold everything. His mom remortgaged the house. Like they've done everything to try and help Tony. He talked about the envelope. So during the court proceedings, there was an envelope that contained evidence that would exonerate the 4 men, which it speculated. That was sealed by the Crown and not admissible in court.
And it was destroyed too. The judge ordered it to be destroyed.
Yeah,
and the guys don't even know what it is.
No one can see what it is.
But the other sad thing about Chris, though, his father and his brother both died while he was in jail.
Yes.
Both of them. Like, holy fuck. That's crazy to me. So he's burnt out. He's angry. Yeah, Fed Kenzie. Oh, yes. Jeremy McKenzie 100% had his dirty little motherfucking meat hooks involved in all of that. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. You're all disgusting. If you're involved with the SSC or McKenzie or any of them, they're disgusting. Get out. Nobody's getting pardoned because they're using them as an example. But I want to show you I want to show you something that I just couldn't fucking believe it. I don't know why it shocks me still. Holly. So we know what the boys have gone through, right? The Coots 4. Okay.
Yep.
They were sentenced to 7 years. Like whatever, they'll have time taken off for time served. But at the end of the day, it was 7 years for protesting. Okay. I want you to listen,
peaceful protesting.
Listen to this, everybody. Get ready to fucking lose your mind.
A Calgary couple has now been sentenced to 6 years each in prison after the scalding death of their toddler. The 18-month-old died from an infection and head trauma and was emaciated with severe burns to a third of his body, but rather than seeking immediate medical attention, his parents tried to treat the burns at home with honey. A text exchange between the parents also reportedly discussed how they needed their son to heal because we still need him as a paycheck, and they've both pleaded guilty to manslaughter.
Like, I get upset, like, right down to my toes. Like, I feel rage. First of all, they fucking burned that kid. He didn't burn himself. Let's be honest here. Parents don't hide third-degree burns unless they've done something, okay? We need him to heal because we need a paycheck. 6 years. That's all that child's life was worth. 6 years. But Chris and Tony, 7 years for protesting.
Yeah, for protesting. On
Same province.
Same province.
We've lost our fucking minds. The plot is done, so... Anyways, I saw that and I was like, that's why I was really like, we have to talk about this case. So I do hope that Chris gets to heal. And I do, yeah. Well, if you ever look it up, I mean, I guess they're doing some documentary on it. You can look it up. Obviously, the media, mainstream media is a bit skewed. It was a shit show. It's a shit show. And it's like millions and millions of dollars, by the way, to keep these guys in jail.
Fifth Estate did a expose on the Coots 4, and it was so well edited that it made them look.
It made them look crazy. No, and that's the thing.
Crazy.
We would look crazy. They said, and that was why the judge gave Chris so much time. They said that they were concerned about his extremist views, and he is too much of a conspiracy theorist. He was literally. They basically said. Wrongthink, you are going to go to jail for wrongthink.
Yeah.
So there's that. The children, God fucking help them. And I hope those parents just get the shit kicked out of them in jail, but I don't think they will.
You're a parent. Have you ever thought of your kid as a paycheck?
Fucking, I mean, no, because I didn't get money for them.
Well, okay. I was on social assistance for a very short period of time. I never
not worth the trade-off, that's for sure. Like, I mean, if you're doing it for money, like, holy fuck, just go sell your ass because your kid's not going to give you that much money.
My kid is not a fucking paycheck. My kid is a human being.
And they're just, how do you not love your kids so much that you just, even when they piss you off?
Yeah.
Oh, and just to watch them suffer, like you have to be something kind of fucked up to know that they're in pain. Like I couldn't handle it when they were sick. And it wasn't because I couldn't handle the annoyance of it. It was because I couldn't fix it. It would freak me out.
It burns you to the core. No, it's interesting that they said that they were very clear about in this news report that they were talking about how they were trying to heal his burns with honey. Now that makes me think, because conspiracy brain, Maluka honey is actually something that you can use to treat burns.
Well, that's probably what they used.
They might have, these parents, I'm judging the parents now and being facetious, but I think these parents probably went to Superstore and grabbed one of those little bear honeys, which is actually corn syrup, trying to treat his burns with that. But it's interesting that the news mentions that. It's like, oh yeah, these crazy people, they're evil. They're trying to treat it with honey. Whoa, kind of a thing. Whereas if you use Maluka honey, it actually does help the healing process for burns. Not third degree, but
yeah, we would not suggest that you do that.
Yeah, please
do not use honey. If you get a burn, just, you know what, if it hurts too much, just go see the doctor.
Yeah, how about just go to the doctor?
Paycheck. Like, what the fuck? I guess the child tax has gone up. So, I mean, maybe they get $500 for one kid. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Although I did know people in my same housing complex that were, one kid was 6 years old and turning 7. You know how you get cut off at 7 years old?
No, you don't anymore. It's 18.
Well, okay. It's back in my day. They cut you off at 7. So she was actively trying to get pregnant again so she'd be able to give birth by the time her kid was 7 so she could continue collecting. Isn't that fucked?
It is.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of fucked up parents in Canada, we've got the freaks of the week. Those poor kids, Jack and Lilly, they're still missing. So they're the kids in Nova Scotia, the 2 little guys. I got your picture. Where did I put you? Down here. Sorry, Holly. I gotta put us over for a sec.
Yep.
Or can we make us on the bottom? I don't know. Whatever.
No, we have to go on the side.
Let's see. No, whatever. It's fine. You can see it if you look it up. It's Jack and Lily Sullivan from Nova Scotia. It's almost been 3 months. So May 2nd, they went missing. Their parents are crackheads, guys. Okay, they're fucking crackheads, and the RCMP haven't found them. So when we talked about Elora and JF, and we're like, how has this gone on so long? Dude, these are 2 missing with crackheads for parents and crackheads for family members. And I'm not even being mean here. They're legit crackheads. Somebody managed to take an undercover recording of Malaya, so the biological mother who lost these 2 kids. It's of her mom's boyfriend. So basically like her stepdad or something.
Yeah.
It's this recording, and this guy's going off, and he's talking about how the fact that the guy does drugs. He does meth. They both do, Malaya and what's the guy's name? I can never remember.
I actually don't know.
I just know he definitely killed kids. But
He's
anyway,
got a weird name.
He's a fucking creep. So they do meth. They sell meth apparently. But this man said that the boyfriend hated the kids. And I've heard the kids screaming in videos. I could see how they'd be irritating. If they're not your kids, it would be annoying. Daniel. Yes, thank you. Daniel. So Daniel apparently hated the kids. He hit the kids. He locked the kids in the bathroom. Mom went along with it all. The little girl apparently had black eyes recently. So Daniel's done polygraphs, but I did watch the behavioral panel, and they were breaking down his interview. And they were like, oh, those cops are stupid, because the cops did all of the focus on death, only death about the kids. Like there was no background stuff, no way to it. So it actually would be basically a false lie detector test. Those lie detector tests would not be valid if they were going by the way they're supposed to do it, apparently. So Daniel can say whatever he wants about his polygraph. Also, the RCMP haven't come out and said anything about it. Yes, Daniel Martel. God. Well, I can show you Daniel Martel's mother. She decided, this makes me think the police are still investigating them, because a lot of times they will take journalists. They'll use journalists to do a story on the family. The journalists can sometimes, because you're a little bit more relaxed, they don't see it as an interview or an interrogation. So people are stupid sometimes, and they talk too much. And I really think that's why this interview happened. I don't think it was just about, the story. I think it was 100%. They got some of the questions from the police, but where is it? Number 1.
Tea. And then on Facebook, 7 o'clock. I get up, come over here, fed my chickens. My brother, Ron, called me at 8:48 and asked me if I wanted to go to town with him. And I said no. I said I'm staying home. I said I'm going back to bed. Okay, I went and I laid down. Next thing you know, my dog started barking, and the kids were out in the yard. Now, you can see there's 2 swings where the kids play. My bedroom is right there. I heard the kids. This is where the kids' swings are. This is where they always played.
And so that's where
I heard them. And I can hear everything in that trailer. If 2 kids get out of a fence, And Jack and Lily are all the time yelling, especially Lily, come on, Jackie, let's go, Jackie, let's go, Jackie. It's all I hear out here. When the kids get out of the fence and come out through here, I would have heard them yelling, come on, Jackie, let's go, Jackie, let's go. I didn't hear anything. The next thing I heard...
Oops, part one. Sorry, guys, there is 3 parts.
I would have heard them yelling, come on, Jackie, let's go, Jackie, let's go. I didn't hear anything. The next thing I heard is I heard Daniel yelling. He was yelling for Jack and Lily. I didn't get up because I thought he was yelling for Jack and Lily in the house. So the next thing you know, I came out of the trailer after I heard Daniel, about, I'd say, 10 minutes after I heard him, I come out of the trailer. I opened up the door, was standing here. Malaya was standing right here with Meadow on her hip. And I come out and I said, what's up? She said, Jack and Lily are missing. I said, how long? She said, about 20 minutes. I closed the door, got my boots on, came out here, ran up in the woods. Just right up here. The kids have a little fort that they made out of sticks and fir branches, and that's where they go. You can see them and hear them. We went for walks in the woods. I had to practically carry Jack through the woods because there was no way that he was walking through all that tree falls and bushes. I did this whole area. There's an old road up back. When I got up to the top of the hill, I met Daniel. And I said to him, I said, did you find them? He said, no. He said, you coming with me? I said, no. I said, I'm going to search this area. Because when she told me the kids were missing, you automatically think they went into the woods. That was my first instinct. Mm-hmm. So I went up and I did this whole area, this whole wooded area, right up to the top of the dirt road, came back down here and came back down the side of the road, came back down here and came back up the same spot. I went back into the house. By the time the cops were here, there was a bench sitting here, or a sawhorse, it's over there, was sitting here. I was sitting on it, bawling my eyes out. I was crying because I blame myself for not getting up that morning to see the kids. Because if I would have got up, this wouldn't have never happened. Okay? That's why I was crying.
There's more, but I just want to point out one thing. She's in her room. She comes out and sees Malaya with the baby on her hip. And she says, what's going on? She said, Jack and Lily are missing. She says, how long? About 20 minutes.
20 minutes.
20 minutes? You don't go to grandma's house first? You don't go to the first fucking adult? Like, okay, I'm sorry. Mm-hmm. What the fuck? How do you miss such a big step, you dumb motherfuckers? And it's not just meth. And the thing is, guys, how are the RCMP so fucking slow?
Yeah.
There's got to be something wrong. Like, really wrong inside the system. Like, I don't know if I don't know. I don't understand it. It's very obvious to me anyways. But
this is Pictou County, right?
Mm-hmm.
That this happened. Do you remember what else happened in Pictou County?
Yeah, I do. The massacre that the RCMP apparently fucked up, but also were involved in. What is it? What do we say when we say that? Allegedly. That's the only time I'll say that. But I do believe it. And if you go down that rabbit hole, it's scary. Cat Got Your Tongue has lots of information. I think Femikaze does. Okay, but let's go to part 3. Was that part 2 only?
That was part 2.
It's 3 and then 4 and more.
If I would have got up, this wouldn't have never happened. Okay? That's why I was crying.
We've heard a lot about the patio door.
Okay.
Yeah, so let's go see that.
Sure.
So this is the patio door.
This is the patio door.
That Jack and Lily would have...
That Jack and Lily came out of.
Okay. And so tell us why we've heard about the patio door.
Because everybody's saying on Facebook, on YouTube, on TikTok that the patio door makes a noise. and why they didn't hear the door open. The bedroom is back there, okay?
That far window.
The
there.
last window is the bedroom.
And so they would have come out this door.
They would have come out this
that
door.
morning.
Yes.
And then they went and played on the swing set.
Yes.
And that's when you heard them.
That's when I heard them. Right here in this area here. I plan on putting a pool up this year for the kids. You need level ground for a pool. That's what I was doing. I was leveling out the ground to set up a pool.
And this is the Thursday.
This is Thursday.
Right.
Friday, all the investigators, search and rescue and everything, right around here was where they found the only footprint.
This is where the boot.
This is where I was raking that night. That's where the boot print was found, in the mud where I was raking.
I thought there was two boot prints.
There was supposed to be a footprint found away up on the pipeline.
Right.
Malaya sent me the picture of it. That's all I know. There was a footprint found.
Okay.
But I'm telling you, the footprint was here. The only one that they can confirm that was Lily and Jack's was right here.
So it was child size.
Yes. A man, one of the investigators came in here and was measuring it all.
We don't even have to watch part 4 because part 4 is just basically going, crying, feeling sorry for herself. And I understand it would be scary. It would be traumatizing. I don't think she necessarily did anything herself initially. I think she knows after the fact. And I think the kids are honestly in a mine because Daniel and his brother were out looking for them when the RCMP showed up.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I'm corrected. It's Porta Peak, not Pictou County.
Oh, starts with a P. See, that's all we
Pictou
need.
County is where JF was, right?
No, Pictou County is where Jeremy motherfucking McKenzie is from.
Oh, so many P's.
Right? I know. Yeah, so anyways, I think my speculation still stands. One of the kids died, whether it was by abuse or something, or maybe a combination of abuse and drugs, who knows. And the other, probably it was the younger kid that died. And the older kid, they knew they couldn't keep quiet, so they had to kill it. And I believe that they've got their ATVs. They know they know those backwoods 100%. Guaranteed they know them. Like by that, and there's so many mines. I did look online. There's a lot of mines. Those kids could be down in any mine. There could be one mine that, isn't necessarily registered, that was just started. It could be they could be anywhere. They're not going to find the kids. And I have a feeling these crackheads might actually get away with it just because I have lost faith in the RCMP.
Right. Well, they were out of school for the week before they went missing.
He should be. He probably is.
Yeah. But they were reported sick and out of school for a week. But
they did get seen on camera. So,
yeah, they were sick.
A day later. They weren't actually apparently sick, but they had a cough. But the day before they went missing, they were seen with their family at some place on surveillance. So the kids were live the day before. So I guess, I guess they're offering up to $125,000 for information. Up to, not, like fucking cheap assholes. Anyways, whatever. I guess this is just where we're at here in Canada. We're just fucked.
Yeah,
it's fucked. But that will bring us to the next fucked up person, Mr. JF Gariépy and Elora. Holly, you're gonna have to be in charge of the clicking for this one because you have it. Did you get it?
Yep. You're talking about the picture zoomed in?
Well, yeah. I'll just give a little background because I do want to give credit. I did tell the person who spotted this and watched this that I wouldn't show it for a while because they were gonna send it in or whatever. But I've had so many DMs and we've got, there's just too many people who need this information is good to get out. So I am sharing this information now. It's been about 3 weeks. I feel like that's fair. And you can find this if you look for it. The thing is there's so much garbage on the internet with JF in it that honestly, I just can't. I can't do it.
Yeah, it's been months of listening to him talk and I just can't anymore.
No, so I didn't look at this, but this is a video we're going to show in a second here of it's Elora's last time on the stream ever. And I do know the dates correspond with when child welfare was called to the house by the neighbor who said they hadn't seen the kids or Elora outside for months. So child welfare would have just been there. Elora is looking real rough. She's lost a lot of weight. She's got bruises, and if you look close, you can see it. But fortunately, we've got some pictures we can show you of the bruises. She looks like she has a scab or something on her chin here, and I'm not talking like a meth scab. So before JF even says anything like it was a drug, it's one dickhead. It looks like one like rug burn or like a burn from, something. So Holly, it's just the top link of the whole page I sent.
Yeah. So it's the one that's forwarded.
Yeah, and it's very top one.
Yeah,
there's
the YouTube one.
Yeah, so you guys watch this, and then we'll show you the pictures right after. When she leaves, we can turn it off.
Yeah. Okay, I got it set. Share screen.
No, I'm going to remove these kids. Just one sec, Holly. I just want to remove the kids just because it's too distracting in the background. Well, it is. Okay.
Inappropriate. Okay.
I didn't mean. Just going to hide them.
Okay. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. Here, I'm going to be very submissive, and I'm going to make my submissive display so that at the end of it, when we look at the whole recording, people can see me as being the disengaged one, as being the one de-escalating the violence. I just caught you, motherfucker, and here I am being extra submissive. I know it's not her natural way of being, because she's not been like that for the last 2 minutes. But she starts going full subordination. I'm going to get you what you need me to get, Stephen.
And I need some space.
I need some space.
Okay? I love you.
I love you.
I love you very much.
I love you very much.
Don't love you. That's the big problem.
Now, for Stephen Crowder to answer, I don't love you, that is an error. You have to be careful with this. You don't want to look overly greedy in your submission of your woman. So here, Crowder was successful at, at being clear about his issues that he takes with her wordings. He's been successful at this, but he shouldn't be so greedy as to say, I don't love you. That being said, while it's an error technically in terms of looking okay, and here I can see that Mama JF is coming. What's up, Mama JF? Did you like this review up to now?
Yes, but I wasn't really I was doing something else, but I would like to say something about woman.
About woman?
Yes, because I really agree with you, DF. Like woman, oh my god. Like seriously, when I go to the library and I'm like, I look at a book and then I'm like,
You could smile.
A book from a man or from a woman. And like, if it's from a woman, I don't even read it. I put it back on the shelf.
Yeah, I don't know anything that was ever written. Maybe Harry Potter, wasn't it good?
No.
J.K. Rowling? No.
That's just what I wanted to say.
All right, Mama JF, thank you for being here. We have stuff falling in the studio. See, I was talking about
he looks angry
of distractions of
women.
It's Mama JF.
He's flushed, like his cheeks are flushed.
Yeah, he looks right irritated.
He looks
but
extremely
now
irritated.
He's just such a fucking liar that it doesn't matter. Anyways, when you see these pictures close up, so if you guys watch it and you zoom in, and you know how you can zoom in on your phone, so you should probably go find that interview. Or sorry, it's on YouTube under Mama JF's last time on the stream or whatever.
Yeah,
watch it.
April 23rd, last appearance of Elora Patoine on stream before going missing 28th April 2023.
Yeah, and she looks like she doesn't look like, if you I wanted to show real quick, I should have done it, but she just looks different to me. Like she looks like shit. Like if you take, so this one about a year earlier,
an appearance of Mama JF. Mama JF is back to the show.
Hello.
How are you doing, Mama JF?
Good.
You've been traveling?
So she, in my opinion, she looks fucked. Now, Holly, do you want to show the pictures with the bruises that we tried to? And by the way, this is our friend who found this, and he did a really great job So thank you.
Yeah, I'm just getting down to them. Oh, there's the picture of the balls.
Holly. Daryl, we did talk about your balls earlier.
Oh yeah,
If you missed
very
that, you'll
nice.
have to rewind to the beginning.
Okay.
Should I put us over?
So this is the first thing that was noticed, and this isn't a shadow because you can see the shadow here. This is showing
It's definitely, she's bruised on her hand.
she's bruised. Now, my first thought, and I'm just speculating as a delusional woman, is that door that was in the video.
Maybe.
Right?
Maybe. Or he pinned her down and her hand hit that tile. I mean,
Yeah,
unless he put the tiles in after he murdered her. I don't know.
That's from hitting something. Like that's a contact. So she was maybe she was hitting him too. Who knows? She was much.
God, I hope she got a few fucking really good jabs in there.
Yeah.
She's so tiny though. Look at, like, she's lost a lot of weight. She has had absolutely no sun. So that, I mean, when the neighbor said they were worried because she had not been outside, he looks like he's had some color. She looks like she has a liver fucking issue, or like she's yellowish. Like she looks sick.
Yeah.
And then the next picture, Holly Polly. Yeah, that is definitely somebody who had been slammed down. It just is.
Mm-hmm. So this one here, this is a freeze frame, kind of the best angle of it. When she's moving her arms at this moment and talking, she does move across light. And then as she's moving across the light, that dark mark stays on her arm throughout the whole thing. So that's why this one is the best angle of it. But like when you move your arm across, the light changes, right? So, but that mark is there throughout the whole thing if you watch it frame by frame.
Mm-hmm.
So just for people who are saying it's just a shadow, that's not just a shadow. It's a mark.
Mm-hmm. And then I think the inside of her arm looked, but I mean, and it sucks. It's, you know what, JF, I know you're lying. I know you're lying. And I'm going to make a plea to him that I am going to clip later here. So I'll just save it for that. But what the fuck? Like, she's clearly been abused. Like, she looks like so bad.
Dark purple here, the more blue here, the faded here. Like, this is impact.
Yeah.
So, you know, I stared at these for a while. I'm like, is that just a shadow? I watched the videos a few times. No. But I'm not an expert.
Well, maybe the RCMP could put their experts in.
Yep. And we have.
So I think that was this. I think that's just about the scab. So that isn't like, just so we're clear, that is not a herpes. That is too low. It's on the skin. That is like, looks like
it's
a
burn. A cut or a scrape or something.
Maybe she was trying to smoke her joint and he came and smacked. Like, he's just such a like, I can only think of 100 things. So this one could be shadow. I don't know if you can make it bigger or no. But the inside of her arm, I was the one who I thought, oh, no, doesn't let you zoom in. You guys find it and you guys can zoom in. I'll upload these in the Real Alberta Housewives group on Facebook, and I'll upload them on the Telegram group. It's just the Real Housewives of Alberta, wherever you're at. And you can look at them there, add your feedback. But I do think things are very clearly going downhill and this is her last.
So here's another example of her hand too. Like, this is a different kind of angle of it. That's
Different
definitely
shot.
a mark. It's not a shadow. Like, this is shadowing. This is shadowing. That's actually discoloration, because you see the shadows are kind of that, you know, gray shadow color. This is definitely more purple. That's why I think this one I'm not sure about. I think this one is shadow.
I have to watch it again.
Yeah, you'll have to watch it again. Do the frame by frame thing. This is the only one where I was kind of like, eh. And then
he does have small man complex. He's a little fuck. He is. I can't. I have nothing nice to say about it, but I will say this. So, Holly, I'm just going to put you and I up big.
Yep.
JF. It's the Real Alberta Housewives, also known as the Fat Retarded Women's. Okay. Yeah. Listen, we have a challenge for you. Since you're a Bitcoin millionaire, all right, and you're doing so well, and you do like to talk about that so often, and because you care about your kids so deeply, and you also like to talk about that so often, I am going to challenge you to use the private investigator we found, who is licensed in both Nova Scotia and PEI, to investigate the case. He is willing to try to dispel the sighting or confirm the sighting, which is what I guess you would want, and other things. He really interested on the case. He has a good working relationship with RCMP, and I think he'd be perfect. So we can crowdsource for it. That's not a problem. I choose not to right now because really, honestly, JF, this is your responsibility. She's your ex-wife. She's the one that you abandoned, supposedly. But she is, at the end of the day, the mother of your children. And finding the truth gives them answers for the future. And it also, you know, I mean, you'll get a lot of less attention if you didn't kill her. I guess that would suck for you. But why don't you just do the right thing and agree and get in contact, and we'll set it up. And I will be the first one, JF, to grovel for your forgiveness if you're telling the truth. Okay. I mean, I might not mean I'll grovel. I'll just do it. But I'm just saying, right now, you have an opportunity. So show up. I think she apparently wasn't autistic. Apparently, the people that knew her said that she had one person said quirky, but none of them thought there was anything mentally wrong with her, except for JF. Like they thought there was something wrong there. Yeah. I've wondered if she was on some pills or drinking and medication can make you slur your words. Yeah. Because the other moms in PEI who did know her said she didn't act like that in front of them. So I don't know. And because I wasn't there, I don't know.
Yeah, there's
oh, and everybody watching this, you guys can help. You guys can send this. You guys can message the RCMP, be like, hey, you know what? Like, at what fucking point are we going to actually do something? Oh, that would make sense. Probably wanting to keep her sleeping. It's probably how we keep. Oh, it's like, God, I bet you're right. That's so gross. I think that the RCMP does need to be contacted, and I should get that email address for you, shouldn't I, Holly? Holly, say yes. Why not at this point? We fucking waited.
We already had the email address.
Yeah, we didn't give the direct email address for the actual cop that's on the case. Holly, I don't care. I'm doing it because, you know what, I'm tired of, and also he could have replied when I asked him about the sighting. So that's rude.
We inquired directly about the Manitoba sighting. Because that was something that was brought up, that she was spotted in Manitoba like 2 months later.
No, New Brunswick.
Was it New Brunswick?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I just wanted confirmation that it was a sighting that can be verified by camera. Was it or not? And he couldn't be bothered to reply, so that's fine. Well, I mean, I replied. No, I sent him a second one, a follow up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So that's now a choice, and that's fucking rude. We shouldn't be having to help you do your job. So I'm linking the email address here if you want to ask questions, push the case. The Elora's case is not going to get any action without resources. So putting it in the chat there, and we will also put it on our banner.
Okay, so I'm going to show that.
Oh, do you know how to do that, or do you want me to create a banner?
I just put it on here.
Oh, you're so fucking fast. Okay, so it's Mark Lynch, and he works with the Major Crimes Unit. I'm sorry, but maybe he needs the squeaky wheel. I don't know what else to say. Her family isn't willing to do it right now, so we can be her family, and we can get this done. Yeah, it will be. The sighting is not real. Like, I know it's not real. I can feel it.
Well, it's like the monks sighting, like where somebody on 4chan or Reddit or
said they're living in the monastery.
Yeah. Yeah, like, so she was seen cleaning garbage beside the side of the road with this monastery in PEI. It's like, okay, cool. So we investigated that.
It was so easy to do. So easy to do. But guess what? The RCMP didn't do that. The RCMP found out about the sighting from the monks who contacted them after we sent the email.
After you sent the email. saying,
Well, it's just
hey,
so easy. Do you have this chick or not? She's missing.
Yeah.
And you don't have to say yes or no, but I mean, like, maybe tell her family at least.
well, she's an active missing persons case with a case number. So they could reach out directly.
It's
to the
not just out of
RCMP.
spite.
No.
It's not just out of spite. It's just like they're not doing anything. It's been since 2023. Literally nothing's changed.
Mm-hmm.
But we all know that RCMP don't do shit unless they get pressure, public pressure. It has to be some pressure.
Right? Squeaky wheel gets the grease. The cases that are being talked about or that get some traction in popularity,
Or
I guess you can
political
say.
traction. Mm-hmm.
Political traction.
Yeah.
They're the ones that get the most attention. So we want to play that card. Just come on.
I think it's just important that the RCMP know that people think she's important, people care, and people want to know.
Yeah.
And also, guys, we got this little fucking douchebag raising these two kids, and if he killed his kids, he's raising them, or if he killed his wife, he's now the sole guardian besides his model girlfriends or whoever the fuck he has this week.
Yeah.
He's raising these kids alone, and I'm sure he's isolating them there.
Yeah. Like that whole thing with the video, him talking about how Crowder was wrong in dealing with his wife and how his like accepting submission and stuff like that. I'm just like, really?
Yeah, he's an idiot.
You're bruised lady that you dropped off into the woods to go on a survival camp trip. You had full control over the submission of how she was supposed to be behaving at that point.
Yeah.
You never had control.
Well, but you see, poor JF, he had a disadvantage, right? Because she was a psychotic drug addict, right? Apparently, even though he never says which drugs. And I'm like, she does not. In all of the videos we've seen, yeah, she's slurring her words sometimes, but he's only said pot out loud. Like when I'm thinking you're a drug addict, I'm thinking heroin or crack or something that's really gonna fucking impact your life.
Yeah,
I'm not really thinking.
Pot.
You're stoned all day long on eating brownie. I don't think about that. So I think he is thinking about pot. I don't think he means hard drugs.
He didn't say she was a crack whore, or he mentioned about crack whores. So
right. I'm sure PEI has I guess everybody has crack, but
everybody has crack.
I just don't buy it.
No, and yeah, I just she wasn't on hardcore drugs. Like, come on.
No. I do want to break it up for 5 seconds. We'll just watch a happy video.
Please.
We've had a lot of death and anger, and then we're going to talk about men and the sexes, right, Holly?
Yes.
All right, one moment, please. It's so cute and so fucked up.
And I find myself in times of trouble. Mother Mary comes to me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. And in my hour of darkness, she is standing right in front of me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. Let it be, let it be, let it be, oh, let it be. Whisper words of wisdom, let it be. When the broken-hearted people living in the world agree, there will be an answer, let it be. Though they may be parted, there is still a chance that they will see. There will be an answer, let it be. Let it be, let it be, let it be, oh, let it be. There will be an answer, let it be.
So adorable.
Cute.
It is. Now, though, to kick off the Battle of the Sexes, I got a Bill Burr. You've seen it. I sent it to you. I think this is so fucking funny. Some of these comedians out there are hilarious. So I'll play on Bill Burr, and then you can go. Yeah.
Just a bunch of possum videos put together.
Listen,
Yeah.
let us imagine that it's not. I want to see Somebody rescued it, okay? Just one.
But okay, just Mr. Doom, Mrs. Doom.
Yeah, me?
Rakita, whoever you are. They were cute, even though I'm not a huge possum fan because they kind of stink.
They're
but-
fucking terrifying. And if I saw one, I'd be petrified. It was like, I'm not going to like it.
Mm.
But still cute that somebody did it. Okay. Where is it? Where's Bill Burr? Where are you, bitch?
Where have you put him?
I put him under, I think, Battle of the Sexes 1, maybe? Yeah, it is.
She told me to go see that movie Monster. Remember that movie with Charlize Theron?
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah. And everybody was saying how, oh my God, it was unbelievable. Like they literally blamed guys that she was a serial killer.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like when you saw the Jeffrey Dahmer movie, it wasn't like, somebody shoved a tuna fish sandwich up my ass and I confused people with food. So they didn't make like a big excuse for him. You know? She was a psycho killing people and she should have died. But I'm like watching it feeling guilt. Do they ever take responsibility for their actions? Even when they're murdering people, it's somehow our fault. It's unreal. Remember?
This is true.
It's so true. I mean,
It is true.
So I went down because when we were talking about, okay, we got to do part 2, we got to talk about the battle of the sexes, how this has all been engineered, et cetera, et cetera. We did talk a lot about it last stream, so I don't want to rehash.
No.
But it's propagandized. And
yes. Women, we need men. Okay.
We need men.
Men, we need women.
And men need women.
And we need each sex to rise up and be the sex that they are.
Yes.
Only.
But so I went down the rabbit hole of like accountability and stuff like that, which I found hilarious because in my head echoes JF's fucking voice going, "Oh, Rocky, you need to be the one to take accountability."
Yes.
Makes me laugh every time.
For your wife, JF.
Yeah. Yeah. But so talking about that, women were stripped of their accountability when the Planned Parenthood system started, the introduction of birth control. And so that freed women of the constraints of their uterus, right? So from that point on, we didn't have to take accountability for anything because there was birth control. So we could just do whatever we wanted. And we didn't have to even consider that act between two people would be in any way, shape, or form producing another human being. So that, I believe, was the beginning of the taking the accountability away. Now, it's gotten to a point where, like he's talking about that movie, mainstream media basically takes all accountability away from women, even if we become serial killers and murderers. And it led me down a rabbit hole of, have you ever heard of like a female rage playlist?
No. Well, I believe there is one, but no.
So there's all these girls, like I went into the enemy camp and I'm reading all of these posts about these girls who have like, what's your best female rage playlist? And the amount of music that's out there, actually a lot of the songs I knew, but I never really thought of them as
like Girls Gotta Die.
Well, yeah, Marianne and Wanda, they were best of friends.
Yeah.
Right. There's Independence Day where what is it, Martina McBride with the horrible abusive husband. There, it's always, well, and I think Tracy Chapman was the one that kind of struck me as a song that I thought was actually overcoming struggle and is trying to get away from her alcoholic father and all that stuff. So she finds this guy and they run away together, but then they get, they have babies, the burden's too hard. So she basically tells him, okay, fine, just leave. You've got a fast car, you can leave, kind of thing. So she's left in squalor by this man. So first it's her father that's a piece of shit. Then it's her husband that leaves her, boyfriend, baby daddy, who leaves her. And I'm listening to it with this mindset of like, well, this is a female rage playlist. And the women that were celebrating this was insane. And
well, I didn't know that. I mean, I do know that like Miley Cyrus is, I can buy myself flowers and shit. That's some propaganda. I told my daughter, I'm like, no,
100%.
I don't give a shit. He can buy you flowers, actually.
Yeah.
Guys, buy flowers. Buy her a fucking flower.
Although I don't like flowers, buy me chickens.
Yeah.
But it's that female empowerment plus no accountability, which has a bunch of women running around feeling like they can do anything they want to do. But then when shit hits the fan and the world, looks at them and goes, well, you're a piece of shit. It's so easy. It's conveniently packaged through the propaganda where they can say, well, but I was abused. Or the new one, I have anxiety.
Oh, it's so fucking annoying. I actually got into
I have trauma.
Yeah.
So there was that. So next topic, there was that tea website. That got hacked.
So pathetic that a man created that website. That actually is very disappointing.
It was a gay man whose mom got catfished by
not Jewish. We looked. I did look. He is not
a tiny hat person.
No.
Quite surprising.
And the tea website, maybe the guys don't know about it. You guys should know because there's some cunts on there.
So this gay guy, his mom got catfished and she had her heart broken by a guy who was an ex-con. And he thought to himself, wouldn't it be fantastic if there was a website where women could share their experiences, kind of like the "Am I dating your boyfriend?" It was on Facebook, I think. It was like,
well, it's still on Facebook.
This guy.
I'm in that group, and I'm only in that group because I'm waiting for someone to post my kids, my boys.
Yeah, but so it was like so women could correlate to see if their man was cheating on them. Which, why would you have that mindset in the first place? That this person
well, because a lot of these guys do cheat, but I can also tell you, as somebody, I verified knowledge that you can fuck with lives just by posting a guy's image in there and being like, is anybody else dating him? And you just pick that image off the internet, and then you go, shitstorm created.
You just go to like a Facebook page of somebody who's like a second or third friend removed, who is happily married. And then just post in there. It's like, is anybody dating this guy? Super sweet.
I'm seeing him.
First date. I'm totally seeing him. Oh my God, he's fantastic in bed. And then
and everybody has a friend in that group, so they will find out. Yeah, like this is why you can't trust anything in those groups, guys.
So the T one was, it started out as it's like public domain of whether or not that person has a criminal record or is like on a registered list or anything like that.
Yeah.
Everything was stored in a public available file on an HTML location. So no hacker had to do anything. Nobody had to, go down on strings and the laser beams and go get the files. Like you just typed in the freaking file and it was all there, images, everything. So that got hacked because it became a horrible cesspool of just women who met up with guys that smashed and passed, basically.
And then they're because pissy.
I mean, man, you guys will fuck anything at least once.
You will.
Right? And so there's these women that think that they can bag a 10, right? They can bag their 666, right? Like 6 figures, 6 foot, 6 pack. 4 to 6 inches if you're thinking of something else. But so they'll bag these guys and the guy will ghost them. Be like, yeah, thanks for the fuck. And
yeah, we got to stop doing shit like that too.
Yeah,
that is true. Men also need to stop fucking ghosting. There's no reason for that. That's disrespectful. Don't be a pussy.
Stop sticking your dick in crazy. Girls, close your goddamn legs.
Yeah, so if you do lie, don't ghost. Just own your shit.
Just own your shit and be like, hey, yeah, I'm not interested.
Thank you.
But so anyway, that got hacked, and the lack of accountability, because we're talking about the battle of the sexes and the lack of accountability. The lack of accountability of the women that are on that site.
I thought the exact same thing. I don't know if you saw my face in that second when she said that. That's what I thought too.
What?
Anyways, Holly. You said 6'6", and then you said 6 inches. Like it was like,
it's huge. 6 figures, 6 foot tall, right? With 6 figures, 6 foot tall, or 6 pack, right? 6
Uh-huh.
pack, which is
And
like
then
the
you said
stomach.
6 inches.
And then I said, or it's 6 inches. So at least 6 inches. Average size is 5, guys. So it's an inch bigger than average.
Okay. It's fine. That's her story. She's sticking to it.
That's my story. I'm sticking to it. We don't.
Okay,
don't
back
need
to
a
the.
lot.
Sorry,
Anyway.
we got distracted by the dick size.
So the women that are so mad on this site where they dox men and dox their private information and tell stories about how they got like smashed and passed, the lack of accountability of them going, oh, like, we got doxed and we got hacked, and how dare they make fun of our pictures that we uploaded. Guys, these ladies are trolls.
Well, I mean, listen, I look better with makeup on too. I mean, that's the only thing I thought. They're not like, we gotta always stop being so critical.
No,
like they look like human beings. They're not like
Okay, they
fucking.
look-
All of them are not. They're
they
not
look
all
like
like
humans.
scary.
But-
Like they're not 9s and 10s themselves. That's for
It was a
sure.
couple. But the sad part about that is a lot of them thought of themselves as 9s and 10s.
Yeah, that's when we got to stop deluding each other and saying,
Yeah.
"Yeah, you're the best." When you really shouldn't fucking wear that. What the hell are you thinking?
Yeah, like what are you doing?
I am a friend, though. I will say that.
Yes. Well, it's like, okay, I know that I'm like a 6 on a good day, 5 normally, 4 if I'm really tired, right? Because I'm getting older. Right?
I just know that, first of all, anybody who shows up here, you're getting a fucking good time. So
Yes.
I don't even care about anything else. To be honest with you, I comb my hair, I'm clean, and I wear lipstick.
I know. And you have that nice Cupid lips.
Thank
Baby
you.
doll lips.
Yes.
So this is us hyping each other up like
Yes.
we've been doing.
But anyways, those bitches were on the site talking shit about men.
Yeah.
Being very disrespectful, putting addresses, phone numbers, and all the information they could,
Employers.
ruining these lives.
Yeah, and they would do deep dives.
Everybody's saying, well, first of all, Salty Australian, thank you. Dieter Brock says you're still a 10. So thank you. Thank you. See, we all hyping each other up.
Yeah, hyping each other up. Oh.
We can't. We got to save that for after because I can't get distracted. I already got distracted by Dick.
Don't fess up to what they say online. No, they thought it was all secret and super private, and they could tee and bash men and say the worst things possible.
It's like a group of people who do that, like gang stalking online, and they harass people anonymously with their fucking profile. There's no profile picture. It's all lies. Weakest people around like that.
Or they
It's
send
much-
emails from several different email accounts to people to make their break mentally.
Yeah, things like that. Real fucked up people.
Yeah.
So what happened? What happened is they all got exposed. Do you have a picture of them, or do you want me to get it?
We got to look at this. We are not fishing for compliments, but thank you.
Thank you. I like it. I'll take it. Whatever. We get shit on all the time.
We get shit on all the time, so any positive we should focus on.
I think. I mean, okay, I saw some guys posting this picture of the women and they were making fun, and I'm like, to me, that it's like, I feel like we've all lost our minds a bit because, like, yeah, the women, these were not the greatest pictures of them, but they weren't snaggletooth. They were just human beings.
Mm-hmm.
But like the way the men were talking about these women too were just like, holy fuck, wait, these women look normal to me. Like they look like just human beings. Like you're not somebody you're going to remember at the grocery store. They're not ugly enough to be remembered at the grocery store, or beautiful enough that they're stuck in your head. They're just people. But the way men talked about them, they were like, you'd think that they were horrible.
But the thing is as soon as somebody is an ugly person on the inside, I immediately think that they're just the most hideous thing in the world.
That's true.
Right.
That's true.
It's the way my mind skews, right? Like I look at JF, I'm sure if he was a nice guy, lost about 30 pounds, he'd be a good looking guy. But he
could be funny. Yeah, because he could be funny.
Yeah.
He's I don't even know if he's what he means to. I don't even know if he's being funny or if he's serious. And I just laugh because it's ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, no, it's true.
So
I don't know. I think that women, we just need to be nicer. I do have a fucking 2 funny videos though. One is about OnlyFans. and the irony of it. So I'm just going to play that. Is that all right, Holly?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
The heroic women are like girls who are like, I make 30 grand a week on OnlyFans. I don't need no man. I make 30 grand playing with my pussy on a laptop. Which is fine, but we're all supposed to be like, wow. What a gal. Do you realize how stupid that is? Men are the hero of that story, too. How do you think you're getting the 30 grand, stupid? Why are we so pro-sex worker but so anti-sex customer? Do you know the 30 grand's coming in just from creeps like me going, I got $6, show me those titties. Like that's where the money's coming from. I could be a piece of shit like men are. And we're like, don't. Men are gross and smelly and quick to anger and violent. And then women are lining up to be like us. Like, I can't, like, knock it off. Stop trying to be us. You know what my favorite thing is about a woman is that she's not a man. That's my favorite thing. It's your best attribute. Now the heroic women are like girls who are like, I make 30 grand. Girls rule. Can we end the war? Men versus women? Can we stop that one? Can we raise a white flag? How do we just say, hey, let's get along, men and women? My sister bought my niece, she's 5 years old, a shirt that says, girls rule, boys drool. I was like, wear that to my house, I'm gonna set it on fire. Queering up my 5-year-old niece, what the fuck are we doing? Knock it off. Girl power. Fuck you. That's what I said. We love you. I've known men my whole life, right? I've known a lot of men, gay and straight. I've never once heard a guy be like, we don't need no women. Never heard that. We love you. Everything is for you. It's all been for you this entire time, long before you were born. It's all this gay haircut, this stupid fuck, the show, these jokes, all of it. The freeways, the foundation of this building, everything is free. It was made by some guy that you would never fuck. Just gross guys going, maybe one of them will touch my dick and make me feel important. And your response is like, we don't need no man, fuck you. Fuck you, if that's how you feel. Billions of dead men's bodies in wars for hundreds and thousands of years, just men dying in piles. For you to go, I don't need nothing, fuck you. So rude. They go, I don't need a man. You might not need a boyfriend. You might not need a husband, but you damn sure need men. If men disappeared tomorrow, there'd be what, like 4 mechanics? You'd make it a week before you're like, shit, what is concrete made out of? Fuck, we should have wrote some of this down.
Yep. Fucking great. It is. One last follow-up. It's just 20 seconds. This is the consequences of this fucking war. And we need to kind of tell our kids, if you got teenagers, guys, if you got teenagers especially, or 8-year-olds or whatever, and they're just tell them drop the trans shit and let's just focus on men and women loving each other, because this is the consequences. Check this. This is scary stats.
Between the ages of 25 and 44, over half of women of marriageable age will be single. They will be unmarried and childless during those ages by 2030, which is like a very, very steep incline. In fact, they are so certain of this that they did this research on Morgan Stanley so their investors would know what to invest in the coming decade. By 2030, women between the ages of 25 and 44.
That's scary. I don't think like the fallout, you guys. I don't think we realize what's we're adding up to. It's deep shit.
Part of this here too, like for the stream today, was the story of, do you remember it was like 2 years ago, 3 years ago, maybe, there was a whole bunch of articles written by women in their 40s who decided to follow their career, not have kids. They didn't need no man, all that stuff.
Yeah.
And there were tons of articles coming out about how they regretted it. And young women don't follow. There's videos out there of women in their 40s that decided to follow this path. And it was this weird little glitchy moment where young girls were going, oh my God, really? And then the huge power push started on the child free Like it used to be childless,
Yes.
but now it's called child free. And then all of a sudden, all these articles started coming out from these feminist books on couples that had 0 children, how much happier they are, and then misquoting studies about how the happiest women are single women, but these were hand selected studies that actually didn't say that. They said
I'm 44, so technically I could be one of those women. I'm telling you, I've already done it. I had the kids. I miss them. They're old now. They're adults, so they're all doing their own thing. I miss them. I miss being a mom. And like I can't imagine never having them. Okay, boring, because you can only go party so many times. You can only go do whatever. So if you can and you want to, do it. Don't wait till you got enough money. You're never gonna have enough money ever.
Yeah. You're never going to have enough money. You're never going to have a big enough house. You're never going to have the perfect relationship. Just, but it's really interesting that there was that kind of glitch where there was the articles that came out about women's happiness, and women are the most free, the most empowered, the most everything in modern history, but yet women are the most unhappy, and they rated it on a happiness index and all that. And since the 1970s, women's overall happiness, and this is self-reported happiness, has declined significantly, and it's only getting worse. So the articles started coming out about childless women and women that never got married, and like the cat women that live at home and have got this illustrious career, and they drive a beautiful car, have a great house. They have
and they're looking for a man who has the exact same bank account or higher.
Yeah. And then
so
they start going,
they've already themselves out of the dating game at that point.
Yeah. Well, and then they're in
there's not many
30s, early 40s. Though those men don't want you. They want
powerhouse. No,
they want a
younger.
Yeah, they don't want a powerhouse CEO. They want a young 20-something hot body. I mean, just look at the chick that just went up to the atmosphere and came back as an astronaut. Bezos'
Oh my
wife.
God, you guys. Oh, I thought you were talking about Trudeau's girlfriend.
Oh,
did you?
What about that?
Justin Trudeau had a date with a female astronaut named Katy Perry last night.
Yep.
Disgusting. They're fucking gross. How is he going out in public and not being murdered?
Security.
Oh, come on. He can't have that much.
He could. He's still government.
I can't believe it. I think he should have left Canada and hid for the rest of his life. Like, I think he should be exiled, but whatever.
This here too, recent story about the Pokey Pokes.
Yeah.
They are actually now admitting that there was a significant decline.
You're so sweet. I'm actually 44.
Oh,
my kid's 27.
Yeah.
My oldest. That is weird, right?
Won't even tell you how old I am.
You could hide that out. Holly's not even that old. She's not even that old. You're in your 40s still, aren't you?
I'm 51.
Okay, well, same. It's close enough.
I have 2 grandbabies. One of them is 4 and one of them is 2. And then we have another grandchild.
And they're adorable.
And they are adorable. And I love them so much. Yeah. So.
Yeah, maybe that's what it is.
Yep.
I don't like it. She's fucking nuts too, though. Katy Perry. Yeah. She's nuts.
She sold her soul to the devil. I'm saying like legitimately, she went to the crossroads and sold her soul to the devil, and she has actively talked about it. She is a Saturn god worshipping Satanist.
She got like psycho at a concert, and she like bent down, and one of the fans had been texting Orlando Bloom or something. The kid must have had Orlando's number, and she's like, just so you know, he wants me, doesn't want you. And like, she was aggressive and nasty. And this is at a concert. Bitch, you're on stage in front of millions of your fans. Are you really that insecure that you're going to chew out a boy? And the guy, not boy, but the guy was a man. It wasn't, unless Orlando is he? Maybe
Orlando Bloom.
I don't know. Yes,
he was like super cute a while ago.
I thought he was too. Yeah. Yes, I think Trudeau's mom. I don't know. I like her. I do. I just like her because she was so unapologetically fucked up.
She was crazy. But I still think this is my rabbit hole. She was MK Ultra in Montreal. She went to that place.
I looked. I couldn't find enough information.
100%.
I did look.
She was MK Ultra. She was groomed to be a first lady, just like all the other first ladies were.
No, is there one?
What?
Now I've got to Google it. Thanks, Dieter. Oh, I highlighted one of his questions. Dieter's about the women that are all these. Oh my God, there are so many women molesting kids. If you're a woman and you're listening to this, don't molest kids.
Oh yeah.
Like, I don't fucking get it. But he asked, how come the consequences are so much less? I don't know. I mean, if it was my kid, I would fucking lose it. I mean, there's no, I don't know. I don't understand it. I think the judges are perverts half the time because all these sex sentences are so light that the judges are like, it's almost like, think about it. All of these sex images, I know this is like totally fucking, it's going to sound insane. All these images of child rape, right? That every time someone gets busted for it or whatever, that all goes into the Crown, and then the judge gets to look at it and what, you know what I mean? Like, ew. Obviously, I know it's evidence, right? But when you've got some of these people with these extremely sick images and that they've created and whatever, and they're getting these light sentences, like less than the Coots guys, there's something really fucking wrong. And always it has to be the judge. Unless there is a plea deal or agreement, I mean, still the judge has to agree to it. There's something wrong with the judges. If the judges think that's okay, there's something wrong with them.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I can think. No, Orlando Bloom nude.
This is well known. Justin looks nothing like his dad, a lot like Castro. I mean, when Justin was born, his mom took him down to Cuba to go meet Castro, and Castro carried him around and held him and snuggled with him and loved him when he was a baby. Fast forward to when Castro died and Justin went down to the funeral and attended the funeral. Why did he do that? He went to go put his father to rest. It's in my opinion, he is Justin Castro, 1 billion%. And that might be why the ladies love him and vote for him, because he's got that Castro charisma, right?
Dieter Brock, could you email it to us? I'm looking on Google. It seems to have disappeared. So I won't.
Googling naked Orlando Bloom.
I learned it. No, listen, I'm not a total sicko. I'll show you exactly what I did. No, you think I'm just a pervert. I'm not.
Art of Kindness actually did mention something when we were talking about the two missing kids, about how the kids went up to the train tracks and hopped on the train.
Maybe, but then why wouldn't they be found by now?
Yeah, they would have been found by CP Rail. Because
like their bodies even would, like if they fell off, because eventually they'd have to get off, or the train would stop. Somebody out there would have seen them. That's my only thought.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what I'm searching. Orlando Bloom nude paddle. Apparently he's got a semi-hard dick.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
So I'd appreciate it. Thanks, Dieter.
Yes, it does.
I want to see it. Look at Pedro Pascal. Who's that?
Pedro Pascal?
Oh, Pedro. Oh my God. Pedro Pascal. Sorry, my mind is on penises and pedophiles right now. I will. Sorry, what were you saying about Fidel's son? Yeah, that. What is that? Michael. I do think that Michael, the son that died, I do think he was killed.
No, this is Fidel's son.
Oh.
Fidel Castro's Cuban son.
Oh.
Yeah. Actually mentions his Canadian son.
Somebody send me that. See, Femkazi, you always have so much good info. I always tell her this when she and I are talking, because I learn a lot from her. Oh my God, now I'm looking up Femkazi. Okay, no. So I'm looking up Castro's son.
Yeah, Fidel Castro's son, suicide.
I just looked up Orlando Bloom's dick.
Naked Orlando Bloom.
Now I'm looking up suicide. Okay, let's see.
See,
Wow,
sis,
he was
we're
that's
looking
sad. He
it up.
was depressed. I know. They're like, well, something's going on with her.
Orlando Bloom, I do believe, pitches for the other team.
Oh, maybe that's why Katy Perry was so mad.
Probably because he just wasn't interested in her and she threw herself at him.
No, she like lost it. She lost it on on a mail, and I was like, oh my, he wants me, not you. I'm like, what the fuck? Are we adults? No, Katy Perry,
No.
you're nuts. Imagine having that much money and all these people there to see you, and you get that insecure. It would suck. Okay, I've opened it. I'll look it up later. I used to be known as a little bit of a fruit fly. I'm gonna be honest. It's not because I intended to. I don't know. I didn't know they were gay. I was like, he's so
like,
hot,
wow.
and everyone's like, he's gay. I'm like, what?
A guy that's beautiful, has a great skincare regimen, likes to
Right.
talk to you about fashion and home design.
Well, he's
and
just so easy to talk to.
easy to talk to. It's almost like talking to another girl.
Right? It's
He'll
like this
come up
guy.
to you.
It's like this guy who's absolutely not gay.
Oh, baby, when you talk like that, you make a woman go mad. So be wise and keep on reading the signs of my body.
There's Johnny.
Oh,
so not gay. I mean, I don't know. It's a thing.
So yeah, so Trudeau was on a date with Katy. I don't know if he was actually on a date with Katy Perry. I mean, from the picture, it just looks like they were kind of talking, and she's just staring at him with her like Katy Perry face.
Yeah, Holly, was that your 6 inches? Was Johnny's your 6 inch?
Yeah, that's 6 inches, isn't it?
That is, oh my god, that is definitely a foot long. I think he must be. Can somebody send me the pic? I'm not trying to be a pervert. I just want to see it.
Do you want him dancing to a Shakira song? Maybe in some tight
I don't know. I don't know.
Ole, ole, ole.
Oh my goodness, you guys. You've all lost your minds. So I know. You know what, Holly, you've had a long day too, so it's okay. I did see this, and I don't know why I thought of Messerschmitt when I saw this. It's so stupid. It's just a short clip. I'm sorry, Messerschmitt. I don't know why I thought of you.
For your prostate exam?
I'm ready.
Don't get hard, Henry.
I'm Larry.
I know, I'm Henry.
Made me laugh.
I think you hold up 2 fingers too. You're
Yeah.
like,
Yeah. Sorry, Messerschmitt.
oh,
Yeah.
Messerschmitt. He's probably laughing.
Yes. All right. Does anybody else have anything we want to talk about before we hang up on you guys? Hang up.
No, I
Before
think
we
that
love
was
you.
it. That was on the agenda today. We showed the balls.
Talked about Chris Carbert.
We talked about Chris Carbert and how he's broken. And
Oh, the Ostrich Farm. Let's quickly say it. They're still, they're guys. They're in court. Okay, it's now come out. Like, we know that there's affidavits out there. You can read them if you want. Holly, do you want to click? You put it up since we should just follow through. Even though we don't care, the ostriches are a lie. We're just so done with it. We don't care. They're lying. It's
They're a
in the
lie.
courts. There's science. They've all been injected. Okay. I cannot read that even though.
So in court, CFIA's lawyers openly acknowledged that the policy was created based on experience with conventional poultry like chickens and turkeys, and that ostriches were never factored into the development. CFIA experts admitted in court that ostriches are biologically different. They show fewer signs of illness and shed avian flu differently and recover differently. Yet none of that was considered of the CFIA's decision to cull the birds or in their rejection. There should be nor in their rejection of a formal request for exemption. This isn't about special treatment. It's about scientific responsibility. So believe
These
the ostrich
birds
sign.
are being used as lab rats.
Yep. So Farm argues that public safety depends on agencies being willing to revisit and revise their policies when faced with new information. Instead, CFA's refusal to adapt raised broader concerns. The agency is allowed to ignore current science in one case.
Okay. That's all. You don't have to read it all. I just wanted to sum it up. Their next thing though I saw today was their spokesperson, Jim Kerr. Oh my God, I chewed him out the other day too I was PMSing. I was super PMSing, and he was posting like, people aren't sharing the ostriches. I'm like, you know what? Why don't you share James Sowery's story? I'm like, I see him share your story all the time, but James is doing an appeal and he needs money, and I've never heard you say his name once. And Jim's like, I apologize. I haven't actually heard of this person. I felt like an asshole, but whatever. Anyways, Jim Kerr's on there today. He's like, it costs $15,000 to feed these birds a month, and they can't sell anything. And somebody was smart, and they're like, sell what? Like the farm can't sell because they've all been put on quarantine after using them as guinea
So they
pigs.
can't sell any more meat or skin.
Yeah, exactly. And so that's their next push. They're trying to fundraise to feed the ostriches until this court shit's done. So, and I guess the last thing is Nicole or Lynch and Barber again. That whole scam of fucking their thing. I don't get. It's not till October. They won't be sentenced until October. Who knows what'll happen in October? They'll probably put it off again.
They'll probably be like, yeah, we can't look at this until 2027 because the courts are too backed up.
I did see Tamara with Quick Dub or with Greg Wycliffe, whatever, promoting his documentary. So that told me a lot. I'd be surprised if she gets any jail time. I just every day it's just like, oh fuck, they're all in it together, literally. So,
yep, we are not in it.
We're not in it. We're in our own little motherfucking world.
We're in our own little world. However, if anybody wants to drop off a duffel bag full of $10,000 cash
and dildos,
Rocky gets the dildos, I get the cash.
Watch, someone's gonna drop off just like a dildo. Disappointing.
The big black one that sticks to the wall? It's like 6 inches long.
No, Holly, I haven't seen that one. Why don't you show us? Holly's lost her mind. She's tired tonight.
Oh my God, I'm exhausted. But you guys like me exhausted, don't you?
Yes, and Holly and I are going to go camping soon next month. We're going to camping for a night, so that's going to be fun. And we're also going to go to the casino. We're going to get
in August, we're going to do some on the road videos, so we can actually get together physically, but not in that way.
Not with a big black dildo. This is not Requiem for a Dream.
Not with a double header. But yeah, we're going to get together. We're going to do some videos, maybe camping or something like that. There's some really nice campgrounds.
It's going to be fun.
Yeah.
In Alberta, we're checking out some new ones.
Checking out some new sites.
Yeah. God help us all.
God help us all.
Yeah. So I think we should sign off though. I'm tired too, aren't you?
Yeah, and I think we've gone through everything we want to talk about. I know we wanted to talk about the ostriches, but neither of us cared. Are we talking like truck driver play?
Oh, he's back apparently. Yeah, he's back. Apparently he's back and he's promoting something again. I think it might be the Oh, you know what? But actually the longest vote guys, I guess they might be facing charges.
So what they did have you seen how big the ballot is now? There's over 200 people running in that race.
Well, they were promoting it. I told you. I joined that. What is that group like? Or Parlor? Was it Parlor that I went on? I signed up to some bullshit to find out where they were getting their funding from.
Or something.
Yeah, I couldn't find their funding, but I did see that they were their goal was to get over 200.
Yep.
Not good.
And I guess they're being brought up on charges because something about representation, like the person who's independent can't be representing or something, and he put his own name on it. He's got some deep ties to some other countries as well.
Sure you can, Loretta. You'll have fun.
God. Yeah, let's go. We'll take.
But Loretta, you're gonna have to bring your big black dildo, okay?
Yes. So you'll have to. Well, we don't have a triple header, so you'll have to bring your
own. We should make one. How would that work? Oh, I guess it'd be like a star.
Yeah. Oh, like a peace sign.
Very good.
Yep.
We'll call it the World Peace Tour. Okay, we got to go. We're both tired and clearly delirious. We're not going to use a triple header with Loretta. Sorry, Loretta.
Are you sure?
That was very disrespectful. Yeah.
That was really dirty and not very nice.
Thank you, Tarps Off. Thank you, Kat Got Your Tongue. Thank you, KBG Michael. Thank you, everybody who came. Thank you, Daryl, for your nuts. Send us more pics.
Yes, thank you. Thank you for your nuts. That was beautiful, and I was moved to tears when I saw it.
You were the first one. our first.
First one.
And we will talk about the murders out there in Indiana. Popper smiles. Thank you. I'm not sure. She said ooh to something. Probably.
Oh.
God knows what.
She's laughing.
Tom Martinson, nice to see you. No. Yeah. All right. You guys, love you. Have a good day. Don't forget to email your local RCMP, find out what's going on with the case, and we'll talk to you soon.
Yes. We will
Holy
see
click
you next
buttons.
Tuesday.
We will see you next Tuesday.
Maybe the next step in your healing journey is to go around calling people fucking cunts. That is all for today's therapy session. I'll see you next Tuesday.